Hello everyone, it's Naguura, and today I have another recap for you for the Sauercrowd event. It is day 15, I believe. It's a lot of days. And we have a lot of stuff that happened today. It's the weekend, so lots of people were playing. We have all of the new players that came in. So lots of like low-level deaths. I'm not going to go through all of those because it just kept popping up every single... Like, I felt like every 5 minutes somebody died with a low-level character. It was crazy. So it was a lot of content today. Lots of people, you know, getting back into it and like hanging out on Discord. It was really fun to meet all of the new players. But yeah, we also had some high-level deaths. We had Crocobos and Kiko that died with level 29. They were both in a dungeon. They were in Shadowfang Keep, and on the last boss, the boss mind controls the main tank, and because of that, he starts aggroing someone else. And Crocobos, on his 29 mage, he got 2 shots from 2 casts while he was trying to sheep the tank as he was mind controlled. And as Crocobos went down, Kiko got aggro on the other mage, and he died then too to the Shadow Bolts, unfortunately. So 2 high-level deaths there in this dungeon. Very, very tragic, unfortunately. But yeah, make sure you line of sight those Shadow Bolts if you get aggro and somebody gets mind controlled. Watch out for those. Then we had Hachi's 6th death, unfortunately, as he died with level 20 to Stopfwanst, which is like that named like pig that is in Redridge Mountain, like in this like farm right next to town. I think he really was just not paying attention. He was like talking, and he was less than half HP, and he just charged in and like attacked. I think he thought it's just like a normal mob, didn't realize it was like a named mob, and just ended up dying. Then we already have a level 14 death from Dr. J, the of course retail, like very good retail player, mage player that came in. That is AoE farming on his mage, of course. And he unfortunately put a little bit too much. Level 14 is really hard to do any kind of AoE farming, so he ended up dying. But I'm sure it's going to be very fast. It's going to be back. All right, then we have Nilana. Nilana is actually a player I've known for a while now. I'm really glad she joined the event. I haven't really talked to her yet. I didn't have the time. But she is a League of Legends player that played League when I played League as well. And she played Nami as well, which is the support I played a lot too. So very cool that she's here now. She died though with level 19 in the Westfall to the Murlocs on her warrior. And yeah, we know how those Murlocs are. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more death clips coming through from the other players as well as they're approaching that shore and Murloc area. All right, then we have a level 17 death from Parzival, who died because he was watching a death clip from another player, which we have seen this before. I feel like this is like deja vu, like things are repeating themselves. So yeah, don't do that. If you want to watch death clips, log out or go in a town or both, preferably. All right, then we had like a super close call, which like that's a really nice clip. There's Pristatia, who basically got stuck in the water and his breath was running out, and he had the presence of mind to use his Hearthstone, and he just barely got the cast through because he would have gotten damage from being out of breath very soon, like literally like a millisecond after the Hearthstone went through, and it would have interrupted his Hearthstone cast. So very nicely done that he was thinking about his Hearthstone there and managed to survive. Very, very nicely done. He was really high level too, so it's good that he managed to make it out. All right, then when it comes to other things that happened, so Tolkien hit level 60 yesterday, right? And I saw like the best clip ever today as Mitashi did a tier list before the event started. And he basically said that there's absolutely no way that the League of Legends players will make it to 60 first try. And Tolkien, as he got 60 first try, he was like, you know, he had like music on and sunglasses, and he had like party, and he showed that clip for Mitashi where he said that he would never make it, and it was just like all fun and memes, and it was hilarious. It was so good. All right, then I would like to give you a huge apology. I'm so sorry. I have done a disservice to the Dwarfs because the Dwarfs had their first level 60 character, and it was, of course, Ryrex. I'm so sorry. He was the 4th level 60 character that I did not mention in yesterday's recap, and he did make it to 60 yesterday already. I am very sorry. I hope you forgive me. I'm going to be endlessly sorry towards the Dwarfs. The queen of the humans would like to apologize officially to the Dwarfs. The dwarves are my second favorite race right after the humans, so I do apologize. All right, so we have 560 players now, and they already started doing 60 dungeons, which is really cool. I saw that they were running some dungeons today, like BRD, and I think Skullomans. I'm not sure if they went there already, but they did Stratholm, I believe. Or they're in there right now, so hopefully no deaths there, because the level 60 dungeon is definitely very hard. So, but yeah, they have experienced players. I think they're gonna be fine. So yeah, good luck to them, and hopefully they get all the items that they need. Then, when it comes to the Sauercrowd Brides, when it comes to Jenyan, Lost Kitten, and I, today we were doing a little bit of a split thing. So Jenyan is level 37 now, I believe, which is still too high to do anything with us. So yeah, she unfortunately couldn't play with us. Then Lost Kitten and I, because we can use rested experience until level 30, I suggested that we're just gonna do some hours of solo leveling today and like just follow the guide to make sure, first of all, it's fast to follow the guide. But second of all, I was thinking this might be like the last like kind of opportunity for us where it makes sense for us to do solo leveling. Because when you use rested experience, you're safe, right? Because you just follow the guide. You can follow the safe route. You're not going to be in any danger, right? Unless you have a disconnect or something. So I was thinking it's like our last opportunity to do this, because once you're done, once you can't use the guide anymore, you're on your own when it comes to questing. And if you don't know that some quests are more dangerous, and you might just randomly die to a quest because you just lack the knowledge of it. So I was thinking, I suggested that we do that. And Lost Kitten agreed. We just like solo leveled a little bit at the start. And then we ran a dungeon together. We ran BFD, but we were like super over leveled. Like we were super over leveled, especially our group as well, as we were playing with Holla and Lena and Feli, and they were like 31 and 32, and we got like 0 experience. Like that was definitely not worth it. But whatever. And then afterwards, I wanted to do Numer again, because I was level 28, almost 29. So I wanted to do Numer again, but Lost Kitten decided that she didn't want to go there yet because she feels like it's too early for her, because she was a level behind to myself, and she just wanted to play safe. So I went Numer again with Holla and 3 other players. There was Kamikaze in there as well. There was Kraft, who is like a lore person in WoW. He's like a lore streamer, which is very cool. And then we also had Minus Elf there as well, who is a streamer from Munich. So it was very chill. They were all kind of like inexperienced in American, or at least I don't want to say inexperienced, but like it's like a long time ago that they did it. So I had to like guide them through a little bit, but it was all very chill. So yeah, I don't know. I guess there were some moments where I was a little bit nervous, but of course I didn't say that I was nervous, because I mean, I don't want to like make them panic or whatever. But we did there's like some pools where we had a lot of dark iron dwarfs, and we had like 4 of them. And then they all like summoned the mine at the same time. And I told them that I will kill them, but I was not able to kill 4 mines like in a row. So I was like, and then thankfully Kamikaze helped killing them. And I felt like it was a bit close. Like I felt like any second and one of those bombs would have exploded, but thankfully it didn't. And then we had some aggro on like the healer as well as all of this was happening. And it was like, oh my God, but it was all good. Nobody died. Perfect. All right. So then, as we were doing the dungeon, Lost Kitten was leveling a little bit. And I think she's now up to 29. She's level 29. I'm level 30, and Jenny is level 37. So I think maybe tomorrow, if we can do some levels, tomorrow I'm going to quest with Lost Kitten again. And hopefully we can manage to get to a point where we can do dungeons with Jen again, where it makes sense. Hopefully, that would be amazing, so we can play together again. So yeah. Then we had an event today. We had a group event. It was hide and seek. It was organized by Leon from Bonjba and Kadi. It was really cool. So basically, we're all meeting in Stormwind, and then we had like searchers and like people that were hiding. Each race could like basically choose a person that would be searching, and everyone else was hiding. And the searchers had to like disable like names above characters and the mini map and all that kind of stuff. And it was very funny. There were some people who like ran past me, didn't see me at all. in the end, unfortunately, like in the last 3 minutes, they had 25 minutes to search. And in the last 3 minutes, Dr. J found me. Dr. J was playing for the gnomes and unfortunately found me. But, oh well, it was close. It was close. Unfortunately, the humans did not win. There was a lot of gold on the line. The winners got 100 gold. The winners were the dwarfs because they found the exact same amount of people as the night elves. Penguin was the searcher for the dwarfs, and Vlesk was the searcher for the night elves. And they both found, I believe, 10 people or 9. So they did a death roll, and the dwarfs ended up winning. And then the third place was the gnomes, Dr. J. And then last place was Tim Horus, who was the searcher for the humans. Unfortunately, he didn't find too many, but you know, it is okay. It is totally fine. We didn't get any gold, but you know what? We have a lot of 60 players, so we have a lot of gold anyway. I got 25 gold from Siglinda today, and 10 gold from Reese as well. So like, thank you. Huge shout outs to the people that are sending gold and consumables to the human bank. All right, and then again, huge shout out to the people that organized the hide and seek event. And yeah, I think that's it for now. Like from the main things that had happened today. I hope I didn't miss anything important again. Yeah, tomorrow hopefully I can get back to the level that I had when I died, which is like 33, I believe. Hopefully that'll happen, and then we can do some dungeons again with Jen. It would be fun. Tomorrow is also going to be a town hall meeting as well. So we'll see what happens there with all the new players and whatnot. And if there's going to be any new decisions that are being made. And if there's any kind of games or whatnot. But yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching the recap. I hope you learned a thing or two. Remember to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. And check out my stream over at twitch.tv/Naguura for the live stream, of course. I'm also streaming here on YouTube too. YouTube does not have the subtitles. Also today, my subtitles were broken, like my translations from German to English, because I'm streaming in German, but I have the subtitles that translates to English. So if you didn't know that, definitely go and check out my stream. You can turn on this to see the subtitles, just like here on YouTube. You can do the same thing on Twitch, except today. They didn't work. My OBS like crashed a million times until I managed to figure it out and had to disable it. But I'll fix it for tomorrow, and then we get the subtitles back. All right, that's it. Now I'm finally gonna leave. Thank you so much for watching, and have a nice rest of your day. And have a good one. Goodbye.